Hi. So, couple things. One, got my hair done today. Some new colors. I had enough tinfoil in my hair to cover basically like an industrial sized kitchen's worth of casseroles. So much tinfoil. Anyway, it's the price we pay for beauty, maybe, if that's what you want to call it. Anyhow, I'm trying to grow my hair out. I had to cut it off earlier this year it was falling out, which was less than awesome, but turns out I think it was stress. So anyway, but got my hair done today. So I have to tell you this funny thing. My son, so I have two kids, two boys. They're 7 and almost 11. And my 7-year-old the other day comes home and he tells me that he has a crush. And I was like, we have not dealt with this. My 11-year-old has said nothing of the things. Mostly just like if girls are annoying or whatever. But my 7-year-old, he comes in and he says, Mommy, I have a crush. And I said, you have a crush? I said, what is that? What is a crush? And he goes, it's when you really like somebody. And I was like, oh, well then in that case, I have a crush on you. And he was like, no, Mom, it's not that kind of thing. It's when you really like somebody and they really like you back. And I said, oh, well then I definitely have a crush on you. And he's like, Mom, this is not what a crush is. You don't really know what a crush is. And I was like, well, will you tell me what a crush is? Because, like, I'm having trouble. He's like, it's just when two people just really like each other. And I said, well, what does that mean happens every day? And he was like, it just means we're super kind to each other all the time. And I was like, well, tell me more about this. Like, I don't really know. What is a crush? And he goes, Mom, just ask Siri. He told me to just ask Siri. So then I pretend that, like, I'm asking Siri. Like, Siri, what is a crush? And so then I look at my phone, like, Siri's telling me what a crush is. And then I just look at him and I said, in love? And he looks at me, you guys, and he goes like this. And I was like, who were you in love with? Savannah James Norris. She has a name. Savannah James Norris. And I was like, I thought Savannah James hated you. And he said, she did last year. Not anymore. You guys, my 7-year-old. And so then I'm like, well, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to get married? And he was like, Mom, we're too young to get married. And I was like, okay, well, good. I'm glad about that. He was like, basically, it just means that we like to have conversations and we're super kind to each other. And I was like, good. So then I asked my older son, I'm like, hey, bud, have you ever had a crush? And he's like, no. And I said, never? And he was like, no. And I said, well, has anyone ever had a crush on you? And he goes, probably. You guys, I'm totally not ready for this. Anyway, so turns out my 7-year-old is in love. Yeah, I don't even know how to handle that. My 7-year-old. So, good times, crushes. Oh, my words. Oh, then, by the way, then the girl who lives with us, because we have people that live with us from time to time, for long extended periods of time, I said, she has a new boyfriend who, I mean, I feel like it's pretty solid. Anyway, so I said, well, what about Becca? Do you think she has a crush on Kevin? And he was like, totally. Anyway, apparently I can't have a crush on my own kid, but I totally do. So, whatevs.